Welcome to my YouTube channel Dijanandar. Today we shall discuss about the third lesson of the features of the Indian political party. In the previous two lessons, we have covered the different features of the political parties. In the first lesson, we have already discussed about multi-party system, one-party dominance system, growing influence of regional parties, lack of strong opposition. So these four features we have already discussed in the first lesson. In the second lesson, we discussed about end of the one-party dominance system, hung parliament, decline of the ideology, growing influence of the many money power and muscles power, and unprincipled and unholy alliance. So these are discussed in the second lesson. In present lesson, in today's lesson, we shall discuss about other features of the political parties. So, we have already covered 9 features of the Indian political system or political parties. Now we shall discuss about politics of communalism or casteism. It is an important feature of the Indian political system or Indian party system. The political parties have been ridden by caste and communal consideration to a large extent in India. According to Jayaprakash Narayan, caste is the most important political party in India. In other words, we can say that caste in India has been politicized. While selecting candidate for election, their caste is given due consideration. The caste also influences the voting behavior of the people, and the caste of the person is also looked into the inducting him or her in the council minister. While distributing the party ticket or choosing the candidate in different election, every political party keeps in mind about caste and communal composition of the constituency. Even today, the caste and communal politics is quite sharp in the states like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and some other states. But all this is bad for the politics in India. What is peculiar about India is that even the so-called secular person or secular politician or political parties adopt an opportunist attitude towards communalism. Next is the personality cult in politics. The Indian party system, there is the impact of the charismatic personality of the political leaders or party high command of the political party. The Indian party system is characterized by the influence of or impact of the charismatic personality in most of political parties. The sense of personality cult seems to be quite strong among the people of India. They have more faith in the leader than the ideology of the party. During the election, votes are asked in the name of the leader, and the people are asked to strengthen the hands of the leader of the party. In India, even the names of the political parties are the names of the leader of the party. For example, the Congress party asks vote in the name of the Gandhi family, like Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Srimati Indira Gandhi, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, and etc. Similarly, the Bharatiya Janata Party uses the personality of Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Sri Lalka Advani, and Mr. Narendra Modi, capturing votes in different times in different elections. Certain regional political parties have also been using name of the charismatic founding leaders of the party for capturing the votes in the election. Next features of the Indian political system is mushroom growth of political parties. There has been the mushroom growth of political parties in India. Even today, the Election Commission of India has given recognition to 6 national political parties, 53 state parties, 2,540 political parties or state parties which do not enjoy the status of national parties or the state parties. Yet, these are registered by the Election Commission. The party structure has been rapidly changing due to split, defection, alliance, counter-alliance. The law does not regulate the growth, formation and functioning of the political party in India. And political parties are extra-constitutional nature in the Indian political system. Next is the pre-poll and post-poll alliance and coalition government. It is also important features of the Indian political system or Indian party system. After the decline of the Congress, both in the center and the states, the politics of alliance began in India. Generally, the base of this alliance has been political opportunism and not ideological. The arrangement started in the states in 1966 and in center in 1977. In 1966, Congress party lost its monopoly over political power in many states. As an alternative to it, the different political parties joined together and formed government of United Front, but this experiment did not succeed. Therefore, the electoral alliance seems to have become a political compulsion of almost all the political parties. Though the objective of all these alliances is to capture political power, yet we can divide these alliances into two categories such as pre-poll alliance and post-poll alliance. Congress Party, National Party, Congress Party, DMK, Trinamool Congress, National Conference, JMM, political parties had entered into the alliance to contest election in 50 Lok Sabha election. This could be called pre-poll alliance, but sometime a few parties form an alliance after the election to form the government. That can be called post-poll alliance. Though the objective of both these alliances is common, still pre-poll alliance is considered better than the post-poll alliance. Next is the criminalization of the politics. Democracy and violence are opposite to each other, but in India, the use of violence means to promote political interest is increasing day by day. Till today, so many politicians have fell victim to violence. Many leaders related to communal world are the members of legislative body. According to information released by Election Commission, more than 40 members in 11 Lok Sabha, about 700 legislators were such against whom some sort of criminal cases were registered. Today in India, truly the politics has become the last refuge of scoundrels. It is needed to be liberated from the evil effect. Then, next features of the Indian party system is populist politics. In India, most of the political parties adopt populist measure to capture power or to get votes. In India, the political parties adopt populist politics to come to power. The leaders expert the compulsion of the people by raising populist slogan. For example, in 1971, the Congress party raised the slogan of Garib Hatao. Again in 1975, it tried to get the support of the people on the basis of a 20-point program. During the Lok Sabha election 1977, Janata Party raised the slogan Democracy and Dictatorship. Democracy versus dictatorship, whereas Congress party raised the slogan of stability versus anarchy. Similarly, during the Lok Sabha election 1991, Congress party raised the slogan of stability and development. Bharatiya Janata Party of Ram, Roti and Nyaya, and Janata Dal social justice. Though there was no special wave in favor of any particular party, but to gain some recognition, the state or regional parties of southern part of the India, like Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Odisha, adopted populist and pro-poor program for catching votes in the election. So, next is the decline of value-based politics. So, there has been the rapid decline of value-based politics. After independence, the political leaders who participated in the freedom movement played an important role in the reconstruction of the country, as their objective was the development of the fellow being, but not their self-development. According to them, The objective of political power was the welfare of people and the development of their country, and they made use of political power as a means. Today, to attain political power is the primary objective of their leaders, and to achieve it, they get ready to adopt all type of good or bad means. In order to win election, they openly make use of money power, muscles power, and get ready to use all these type of dirty method. They enter into unholy and unprincipled alliance, are also ready to defeat the other political parties. The parties make use of religion as a tool, play caste politics, throw mud on each other, etc. This factor is also responsible for nomination scam. Thank you very much. So we have already completed the features of the political party. In the next video, we shall discuss about the national political parties and state political parties. Thank you very much. Thank you.